Hey guys, Logan Battles here. So, I am just here to talk about the 2016 College Football Conference Championship games. Now, some of these games are going to be interesting to watch, so this is why I'm giving in my predictions for some of these conference championship games. We already got through the 2016 regular season of college football. Now we are in the conference championship week. So let's begin. Starting off with number 2016 ACC Championship Game, the game between the number 3 Clemson Tigers and the number 23 Virginia Tech Hokies. Clemson, as far as I'm concerned, is a really great team. Probably one of the best teams in the ACC conference. Virginia Tech is still a really good team to watch. If you look at their record, they're 9-3. Well, I already told you they're 9-3. Virginia Tech is actually looking pretty good. What was actually looking pretty good. However, I look at their schedule and I said they hadn't beaten anybody that impressive. They hadn't beaten like really good teams that Clemson does. Clemson, the only impressive wins that Clemson has on their schedule are Louisville and Florida State. I mean, their season opening game against Auburn, it was okay. It was alright. But it hasn't even gotten close to being a really, really interesting game to watch, or at least an impressive win for Clemson. It hasn't even gotten close to that. Their victories against Louisville and Florida State are the only two best wins for Clemson so far this year. Now, again, with Virginia Tech, they don't have as much impressive wins this season as Clemson does on their season. When you take a look at Clemson, you got Deshaun Watson, you got Artavis Scott, you got Wayne Gallman, you got Deion Kane on the offense. I mean, Clemson has got really good key players on their offense. And Clemson does have a really good defense. And when you put Virginia Tech facing Clemson, you can you can argue that Clemson might turn out to be a much better team to win a game like this than Virginia Tech is. And it is very likely that Clemson will beat Virginia Tech, although the back of my head is telling me that Virginia Tech actually might turn out to be a tough team for Clemson to beat. I was like, oh yeah. Virginia Tech actually might turn out to be great in that game against Clemson. But overall, guys, Clemson, I feel like, has a better offense and defense and have found more ways to win a game like this than Virginia Tech does. So with that, I'm going with Clemson to win this game and become the 2016 ACC champions. 2016 SEC Championship Game, the game between the number 1 Alabama Crimson Tide and the number 15 Florida Gators. Doing the chop, it looks like a racing to Hitler and then smacking plastic cups. If you have no idea what that is, go look up some FSU memes for Florida. Anyway, Alabama should be able to beat Florida somewhat easily because Florida's defense at times looked really good, that they're able to prevent opponents from scoring points, except last week they gave up 31 points to my Florida State Seminoles. Thank you. And Alabama hasn't given up any touchdown in the month of November. Think about that. That's the first time Alabama has ever given up a touchdown since God knows when. I mean, I forgot the year that Alabama has never given up a touchdown to a opponent in their conference or out of conference. That's something I will give Alabama for. But that's about it. And you got Florida. They're now, I forgot what they were, but they were like somewhere like 33. They were ranked 33 or 4 in the strength of schedule, meaning they've been beating up most pitiful teams on their schedule. So Alabama had some tough games on their schedule than Florida does. So I will say Alabama will win this game somewhat more than a touchdown or two, or for that matter, 3. 2016 Big Ten Championship Game. The game between the number 6 Wisconsin Badgers versus number 8 Penn State Nintian Lions, I believe? I forgot. I'll just call them Penn State. So yeah, both of them are really good teams, except for Penn State at the start of their season. They hadn't been really that impressive until they beat Ohio State. But yeah, not as overly impressive, in my opinion, as Wisconsin is. Wisconsin, I would consider them to be one of the best teams in the Big Ten Conference by far. I'm not even joking with you guys. They really look that impressive in the Big Ten because they have really good team offensively and defensively. Much like Clemson, except the Big Ten version. I feel like Wisconsin has a better offense than Penn State. I feel like their defense is better than Penn State's. Heck, even their special teams Wisconsin's special teams, they look better than Penn State's based on how well they played in at least some of the games. Most games that they played aren't really that much interesting, but at least some of them look that impressive to watch. But yeah, with all the things I said about Wisconsin having a little bit of a better team than Penn State, I'm picking Wisconsin to be the Big Ten champions this year. In other words, win this year's Big Ten championship game. Those are just predictions, not major predictions. So that there aren't going to be any minor predictions. I'm not going to predict the Washington and Buffalo game, which is the 2016 Pac-12 championship game, because it's already been done. And I'm not going to give my prediction for the Oklahoma and Oklahoma State game for some various reasons. I'm not going to explain why. Anyway, guys, those are my predictions for some of these conference championship games for the 2016 college football season. If you guys enjoyed my predictions for some of these conference championship games, please click the like button and comment down below to let me know what you think. Do you agree with my predictions? Do you not agree with my predictions? And if you enjoy what you've seen here and you want to see future videos from me, please click the subscribe button so that you never miss a video. I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Have a great week, BattleSquad, and as always, fight the good fight. Peace.